Hey, what's up guys, Shuckle King here, bringing you week 4 for NCP, and this week we are taking off against Jayvee. Really a cool guy in the community, definitely check out his channel. So right now I am 1-2 this season, not an area that I expected at this point, and I really shouldn't be 1-2 after that last game. I just 100% overthought it. Like, I knew a game plan going in to win the game, and I should have adjusted in the middle of the game. I was just overthinking about what I needed to do. So I honestly probably should have gotten the 6-0 that game, but instead we are here at 1-2, which is okay. A little bit more of a challenge for us, which is honestly fine. But before we get further in, make sure you guys consider giving a subscription if you like the content I'm putting out. I definitely appreciate it, and make sure you tell me how you think this season is going to go so far, maybe any changes we need to make this season throughout, because we are 1-2. Even if, again, I think we should be 2-1, but that's besides the point. So, Jayvee's team, honestly, is not as threatening as other teams, and it's not a bad team, but we just had a lot of points for NCP, and like there's a lot of really good teams, but he definitely has maybe the best Fairy Dragon Steel Quark, because I don't have it this season, because I don't have Clefairy on the team, so my Finny, Scizor, Latios core isn't that good. But no, I got Jayvee has Clefable, Celesteela, Darm, Galvantula, Vaporeon, Serena, Frostlass, Komos, Guntank, Landers, and Lopunny. So right off the bat, you could see that his team is pretty slow. My Latios had speech everything except for the Frostlass, which is great information. Galvantula does have sticky webs. So that's definitely a consideration there, but I do have 3 pretty good defoggers. Latios can scare Galvantula and defog it, I suppose. Scizor is a pretty reliable answer, though. Finny probably doesn't want to stay in, but it can take a hit if it has to. But yeah, just making sure webs are off the field would definitely be a primary thing for me. Darmanitan's a little tough for me to switch into, but I do have switch-ins to it, so that's fine. But honestly, it's making sure that Clefable, Celesteela, or Como just don't find a way to sweep. And maybe I could sweep first. And his ice resist in this team are not great. It's Vaporeon and Darmanitan. So I feel like my own Darmanitan can go in this matchup. So let's look at the first Pokemon I have is Darmanitan with Zen Mode as the ability. Salad Berry, Substitute, Belly Drum, Ice Punch, Earthquake. This set can win with a couple caveats. One, that webs aren't up. If webs are up, then he would need a Scarfer to add speed, because when I get into Zen mode, I'll be outspeeding everything on the team. Can I even type in what it would look like? So I would be getting to 135 base speed. So I will be outspeeding everything on the team with the speed investment that I have. But if he has a Scarfer and webs are up, then he will be able to outspeed me. So that's just something I have to watch out for. If the Vaporeon is 100% going to be the answer into Darmanitan. So in general, if I can get in on like a Clefable that's weakened or a Como that's weakened, I should get Revenge killed. Serena, Galvantula, if I know it's not Scarf. There's a lot of ways where I can force out a switch in into Vaporeon, which is usually a pretty good answer, especially if it's like Rocky Helmet. It's going to be doing a lot of chip on my Darm, especially if Stealth Rocks are up. So I can go for the Belly Drum, and if Vaporeon doesn't have Roar, then I think I'm in a pretty good position to win the game. The stats are all messed up, but based on the HP investment, I will be able to activate my Salad Berry at 25% health, which is great, and I think it was 188 attack. That's all I needed to kill max defensive Celesteela with Ice Punch, and to kill max defensive Vaporeon with Earthquake. The rest of the EVs, the speed was able to outspeed the Como, just in case if I don't need to go for a Belly Drum right away and I just want to kill for an Ice Punch, I have that option. And then the rest in defense to maybe, I do live a max attack Sucker Punch from the Frostlass at 25%. So just a niche, but something nice if I have to go to that part. So yeah, this whole team is basically making sure my Darmanitan can win. And one of those ways is to remove Stealth Rocks and Sticky Webs off the field. So I got Tapu Fini here at Taunt, Scald, Moonblast, Defog. I would have considered running like Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. That also looked pretty decent in this game. I could take on a Como. Not a whole lot I think can really take that on that well outside of like, I guess Galvantula and Serena, but I have ways to abuse those monsters pretty easily on this team. But yeah, no, Taunt, just make sure that Clefable stays low, Vaporeon isn't able to Wish or Roar even. So I could like taunt this, let this mon die to Vaporeon. That kind of seems pretty unlikely just because Tapu Fini should take Vaporeon hits pretty well. Moonblast to Oko to Como, I don't think Draining Kiss does, and I just want something that hits a little bit harder. Though Scald really hits the rest of the team pretty well outside of Vaporeon anyway. And Defog to remove those hazards, obviously. Next Pokemon I have is Metronome Latios, Psychic Thunderbolt Recover Substitute. Now, a Pokemon that could be a little bit of a nuisance to this team is Skuntank. Skuntank has the coverage between Poison to do decent damage to my Finny, Dark Pulse or Sucker Punch to hit the Latios pretty hard, especially if he's Life Orb Skuntank, and then Flamethrower or Fire Blast to hit my Scizor. So Skuntank, even though I say it's a terrible mon, it's actually not that terrible in this matchup. I do have like Regirock, I suppose that could be like a pretty hard counter to it, but outside of that, I don't really have a whole lot that necessarily wants to take multiple attacks from the mon, especially if it's like Life Orb and invested. So that's one of the reasons I have Substitute on this set, to make sure if it's like a max attack Skuntank with Sucker Punch, that I'm not threatened there. And one of the ways that Darmanitan will not be able to sweep if it's Sucker Punch Skuntank. So I do have to remove that mon as well. So one of the ways, probably the best way that the Latios can take on the Skuntank outside of like a Colbur Berry would be to have Substitute. And then I should be able to Twig KO with Thunderbolt, unless he has a lot of special defense investment. It could be AV or like max HP. But I think you'd probably want speed on the Skuntank. That'd be like the top of Finny anyway. I could have Life Orb Draco would have killed a Skuntank, but again, Sucker Punch is problematic. Psychic Thunderbolt, really the only two moves I need to hit his team, at least neutrally. I guess a Calm Mind Clefable could be a little problematic, but I do have Tapu Fini to handle that. I do have other ways to get around a Calm Mind Clefable, so that's just a consideration there. Maybe I do go Psyshock over Psychic. We'll see, honestly, but Thunderbolt hits the Celesteela, Psychic for the Darm, Galvantula, Vaporeon gets hit a little harder with T-Bolt, Strainy gets hit with Psychic, Frostlass Psychic, Como Psychic, Skuntank Thunderbolt, Landorus Psychic, and Lopunny Psychic. So honestly, those two moves are pretty nice. If I can get behind a sub, Vaporeon can kind of like Wish Protect. So Metronome is pretty nice in that regard. Now Metronome doesn't work against Protect, but I still do pretty decent damage with Thunderbolt, like 40-ish% to assumingly a max physical defensive Vaporeon. I think it's like 40 to a little under 50%, like 48%. So I could get a crit, I could get a paralysis, and then be in a pretty decent position as well. I don't think the Vaporeon is going to be able to beat the Latios pretty reliably, especially because I do have Recover on this set. Next Pokemon is the Pangoro. With some speed to outspeed a Clefable if I wanted to like risk that, and also outspeed the Celesteela. Close combat, knockoff, Gunk Shot, Bullet Punch. Assault Vest allows me to live Skuntank special hits if it is that set, though it could have Play Rough, so that might be something I have to scout, or just hope that he doesn't have it. We'll see. I can also take Galvantula hits pretty well. I can also take special Landorus hits, at least okay. I can live 2 Earth Powers if I had to, though it's not the best mon to do that. Close combat plus Gunk Shot are pretty nice moves. Knockoff's not the most important move in this game. It hits the Frostlass, I guess, but Bullet Punch hits that pretty hard. I just needed a third move, and I think that was a little bit more important than Drain Punch. Maybe remove a Scarf on something. Gunk Shot plus Bullet Punch is like a roll to kill Clefable, so if I can predict Gunk Shot, Clefable switching in, go for Gunk Shot, I'd probably go for a second Gunk Shot instead of going for the Bullet Punch risk. But we'll see. The next Pokemon I have is Scarf plus Cephalon. With enough speed to outspeed the Landorus, I don't outspeed Lopunny, but I'm not too worried about that mon. I don't think the mon can do anything really to Blacephalon anyway. But I might be overlooking it. Trick, if the Vaporeon or like a Calm Mind Clefable is pretty problematic. This also outspeeds a Celesteela at plus 2 speed, so I should be able to Revenge Kill with Flamethrower. I think it does like 100% minimum to no HP Celesteela. It could have some bulk, but it's going to be doing a crap ton of damage to it. Psyshock in case the Como is like Dragon Dancing us to plus 1 speed. That could be a little annoying, so I have a way to handle that. Shadow Ball hits this team pretty decent otherwise. Again, I imagine Como is probably going to be bulletproof to block the Shadow Ball, which is annoying, but again, I do have Psyshock to hit it. And the last Pokemon I have is Regirock. With a decent amount of attacks, Bedef, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Rock Blast, Ice Punch. Shucka Berry's there in case like a Swords Dance or a speed boosting Landorus is a problem. I should be able to live 1 +2 Earthquake or a +1 Calm Mind Earth Power, I probably don't live if it's like too... No, I probably live if it's two Calm Minds, Earth Powers as well. Because Red Rot it's pretty bulky. I think this Spadef allowed me to live that hit on the Landers. Thunder Wave to get any paralysis like on the Celestial would be great. Clefable, it's really honestly to slow them down and maybe get a chance. It's probably better for the chance to get the 1 in 4 chance of not be able to attack, honestly, over the speed drop. But that's always nice. Rock Blast, with the attack investment, guaranteed kills Galvantula with, I believe, 2 hits. So that's like the minimum amount. So if it's a lead set, I'm going to probably leave it Red Rock if he brings a Galvantula. If he goes for Sticky Webs turn 1, then I'm going to be able to kill a Rock Blast. I have my Sturdy intact in case something wants to revenge kill. Obviously nothing can revenge kill because I would have Sturdy anyway. And maybe do some decent damage or get rocks up and so forth. Ice Punch to kill the Landorus if that's problematic, because that's what the Shuckerberry's for. So yeah, that's my team. Let's get right into the game. Alright, here we are for the game. So no Galvantula, so Red Rock isn't as useful, and no, what's it called, Skunk Tank. So my Darmanitan actually looks pretty free in this game, as long as I can get a sub up, because if I bring in Darn to revenge something, Vaporeon's almost 100% going to be the answer. Unaware Clefable could also be an issue, but otherwise I think I'm in good shape to scare out at least a decent bit of the team. I imagine Landers, I think, has to be Scarf this game. He needs some speed control. His removal is Landorus. Yeah, I think I'm fine leading with my Regirock to get rocks up. I think a Darm lead would be kind of crazy. It honestly could work. That honestly could have worked. Yeah, I probably should have lived. I should have led Darm. Because unless he leads his own Darm or Landorus, then I'm pretty comfortable. So let's see. He leads with his Landers. Okay, that's fine. You could U-turn turn 1, but I'm going to just Ice Punch. If he gets rocks up, I don't really care about that. Red Rock versus Landorus. No Sheer Force, even though I don't think it's really that bad in Draft League, but it is banned, so be it. Doing some D-Ray impersonations here. Maybe it'll get me my mojo. U-turn. Okay, that's fine. I can gauge the damage. That's 21 damage. So that's like... No, oh, that's Life Orb. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm fine getting Ice Punch off on this. It looks like no attack. Okay. And I'm doing 30% to Como. Como, Ice Punch. Yeah, it's physically defensive, which I kind of figured. I can get rocks up, and honestly, I think I can get in Darm. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this has rocks, so I can't set up until, honestly, I don't even need a sub. Yeah, I don't need a sub to necessarily, do well with this. So yeah, I'm gonna Ice Punch. I think I can get in Darm. Finny is also a play here, but I think I can get my Darmanitan in. What's he gonna go into? Vaporeon? Okay. I'm gonna take rocks. Ice Punch. It's gonna do about 7%. Physically defensive, it looks like. Scald is pretty free on his part, so yeah, I mean, I'll go into my, I'll go to my Finny and go for defog. He could, flip turn, but it's good information to know he has flip turn, which means he probably doesn't have roar if it's flip turn. And I should be able to defog on anything on the team. Scald? Okay, yeah, it's gonna do nothing. No burn? I'll take it. Ah. Hopefully, I put Misty Surge on this, right? I'm not bad. I could taunt to prevent a wish, but I really don't care if he wishes. I'm gonna prioritize removing the rocks for Darmanitan. Oh yeah, I removed the mist. That's fine. Scald, flip turn. Okay, I like this. Scald, flip turn, a Vaporeon. I think that's pretty confident that he's not. It's gonna be Wish Protect. So I like the look of this. What does he like? What does he switch into this? Like Como gets nuked by Moonblast. Clefable, Celesteal, I'm taunting. Lando, I guess U-turns, I go for Scald. But then I just taunt the Vaporeon on the following turn. Darm comes in and U-turns. Yeah, he doesn't really have a great switching in the Finny. I really thought he would have brought Galvantula and or Skuntank to handle this one a little bit better. I do have a tiny bit of speed. Top of Finny. Celestia. Level 50. I don't outspeed, max speed modest, but I'm gonna get a taunt off on this. I'll see if it's a fast set. It's at least not faster than my Finny because I do have a tiny bit of speed on it. Okay, no Leech Seed. Great. Leech Seed Vaporeon. Gonna go for Scald and see what type of set this is. Gonna switch out, probably go into a Vaporeon. Sure. He's got his water absorb. Great. Now I'm gonna taunt. What's he gonna do? Flip turn out? I probably recover more HP in that instance. Yeah, I'm gonna taunt. Yeah, he's gonna have a pretty tough time breaking this Finny. Scald? Okay. If you get the burn, that'd be a little bit annoying. Okay, it doesn't get a Scald burn. That's great. What do I do here? Yeah, I'm fine going into my Latios. Take a little bit of initiative. If I get a burn on this, it's not the end of the world. Scald? Okay. Burn? No? Okay. Cool. So I will sub on this. Not really worried about what he's gonna bring in. He could bring in the Clefable, and then I can find out what type of spread it is. And if it starts Coal Mining, then I can bring in an appropriate answer. So Latios, Clefable, Psychic. I'll be doing 42 to 49% if it's physical defensive. Alright, and that looks special defensive. Is he gonna... Ooh, I get a Spadef drop. That's pretty clutch. So it looks like max special defensive. My following one will do 50 to 58%. His Moonblast would kill. I probably don't want to sack my Latios this early. I definitely could though. Let's see. Probably soft boil's the play that he should make. Okay, that's fine. Soft boil Clefable. He sees that this has taunt. Yeah, I'll go for Moonblast. Why is he special defensive, huh? This should do a little bit of damage too. Yeah, I like that, 35%. No special attack drop. And we can taunt to keep this low. You can Moonblast here. Don't really care about that. What's his play gonna be? Vaporeon? Yeah, I'm fine by this. I can just go for Moonblast to recover some more HP. And I'll keep that Clefable low. So I have this taunted. I don't think he's seen Moonblast yet. That's the last move I have. Yep, doing all but nothing, which is okay. Who's he gonna flip turn into? He has a tough time here. He might have to rely on, I guess, trying to get a Skull Burn with Vaporeon when my Misty Train goes out. I'm also trying to keep I have Timer, which is great, but ideally I just get in Darm and win the game. Try not to slow down the process, but that probably means I have to sack something has to die on my team in order to get that situation happen. So this is going for a U-turn, Sludge Bomb. This is a fine switch. He's not going to go for Earth Power. U-turn. Yep, doing nothing. If he brings in a Como, I'm probably going to just go right into Finny and Defog. It's just easiest just to not have rocks on my side of the field. So probably didn't go for Sludge Bomb there or take initiative to hit the Finny pretty hard. Cahoots. Get some leftover recovery. Don't really care. Then I'm going to go right into... He could also be like Toxic, so there's no point in me staying in and going for like a Thunder Wave or something. He could have like Poison Jab, but I don't care. I think this is a physically defensive Como. See if he gets rocks up. Yeah, sorry, it's a little bit slow pace, but there's really no need for me to make a move at this point. Yeah, he's gonna set up rocks. And this is basically getting me free leftovers recovery. Yeah, he can get like initiative, but how he's not accomplishing anything getting initiative. If he stays and goes for Poison Jab, then a Moonblast is pretty free on my end the following turn. Yeah, I'll just defog. Yeah, I'm not really worried about what this, if this Como has like Poison Jab or something to hit me. And he can't really risk that anyway, because now he's saying Moonblast destroys. So he's gonna get a little leftovers recovery himself. Could try to go for the a Skull Burn, which I was saying he might have been trying to do earlier. I'm fine just staying in and taunting though. If he gets a Skull Burn, that's not the end of the world. And I could go into Latios as well. And that claims something. Clicking Psychics. Like what's the switch in Celesteela? Yeah, I'm definitely fine playing this game. Yeah, you're not getting that wish up. Yeah, I'll Moonblast. I don't know if I really care about getting skull burned. We'll get this chip on you. I probably do care, but my Latios isn't in the best position to take a hit, though I could. Okay, I get burned. Does he make like a Celesteela play here, predicting me to go for another Moonblast? Could be a possibility. Yeah, I'm fine going into my Latios here. I don't think this has... It's definitely Wish Protect. Flip turn Scald. And I almost kind of want this Vaporeon to be around. Yeah, Celesteela comes out. Yeah, I figured. It's like max HP, I do a lot of damage. Maybe he's like defensive. He doesn't kill with Heavy Slam. So I think I still sub, just in case. Heavy Slam, fine. I know it is no, it's Heavy Slam, so that's okay. Yeah, I want to recover. He could Toxic or Leech Seed here. That'd probably be a good play, but that's honestly fine if he does that. Because if he does that, then I'm healthy with my Latios. A crit would be unfortunate, though. Let's make the Planet Blacephalon. Heavy Slam shouldn't do a ton to it. Okay, that does a decent chunk. Yeah, I'm fine going for a Flamethrower here. So switching like Como. Cahoots? Yeah, it is the Como. That's fine. A burn would be great. No, I'm not going to get it. Okay, that's fine. Bring in my Finny and go for the defog if he does go for rocks here. And there's no way that I was gonna go for like Psyshock on the Celesteela anyway. So rocks are up. Yeah, rocks are not gonna stay up. You can get in your Vaporeon and get a little bit of leftovers initiative. And that's annoying, but I could also bring in my my Latios and recover and be in at least an okay position. Yep, defogging these away. I'm just trying to bang rocks against my team of all the great defoggers that I have. Vaporeon comes out. Not letting him get a wish off on stuff. I think you use, what, 3 Heavy Slams? What's the Heavy Slam PP? Just, I'm staying in and taunting. Heavy Slam is 16 PP. Oh, okay. Oh, he has Wish Protect. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I definitely want this Vaporeon to be healthy, so it gives me gives him a reason to bring in the Vaporeon if I bring my Darmanitan to revenge something. Taunt again. He could flip turn. Fine with it. We're both about the same on timer. Now I'm switching to water. Game got serious. Top to Finny, Vaporeon. Level 50, Scald. It's not doing enough to me. So I can bring it in. And probably go for a recover. I could also Thunderbolt twice. Flip turn. Okay, good play. Let's see, the Landers come out. Clefable could come out too. I'm also not 100% sure if the Clefable's Magic Guard or not. So, let's see. My Latios to Celesteela. Max HP, I'm doing like 50 to 60% here. I probably give him a defense boost, which would be annoying, but I think that's fine. I can also gauge to see how much damage I'm doing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Like 70%? Oh, it's a crit. Okay. So that looks like it's special defensive. Defense rose. So it's like mixed defensive. I am subbing. And then going for belly drum, and hopefully it works. The question is this Pokemon too low? Oh. That's not good for him. It's definitely not good for him. I think this is game. Let's see. I mean, Protect is definitely a valid play to, The thing is, I wouldn't have killed with Ice Punch on that play. Ice Punch would have been a fine play at that point, but I definitely don't kill. If the Clefable is not unaware, then I win. Let's see. Hopefully it is. That'd be fun if it were the case. Let's get this Ice Punch off. I don't need a speed boost for anything. Please don't bring a Clefable right away. It's probably the... No. If he brings in Vaporeon here, then I'm happy. If he brings in a Clefable, I am not happy. I also know it's special defensive Clefable. Would he be unaware of special defensive Clefable? It takes nothing from Ice Punch. He's thinking about it, so I think I have this. There comes... Ah, no, he brings in a Clefable. I mean, this was the game plan that I was going for, so... Celesteela is dead. Ah, it is. Shit. That's annoying. But good bring on his part. So my Darmanitan is dead. There goes the dream. And my Latios is dead. This is a little bit harder, but still doable for sure. Clefable. Let's see, my Blacephalon. Clefable is not physical defensive. I kill with a Psyshock. If he brings in a Como, then that would be great. Cahoots. Okay, I'm fine with this. And Shadow Ball is looking a little bit better and better late game. Oh, that took, like, not much. It's probably not gonna kill. Yeah, I guess I have to bring in this. That's a little unfortunate. He's gonna have to save this. I think he's basically sacking something off at this point. Oh man, that's annoying. Why couldn't my Darm just win the game? And the thing was, he got a defense boost with Celesteal, which is definitely a good play on his part to have like a mixed defensive, getting the boost in defense, because otherwise I would have Ice Punch as he protected. I think that had a decent chance to kill if it wasn't didn't have the boost. Let's see if he goes for Earthquake or something. Dragon Claw? No, perfect. He has to save this. I mean, it's in range of 2 Psyshocks, which is fine, and the Clefable is pretty low. It's low for anything except for the Regirock, and I definitely need Regirock this game to take on Darm and Landorus. So yeah, Namon is just significantly more important at this point. Vaporeon. I'm taunting this every time. I'm not preventing it. I'm not letting it get a Wish Up. Special attack drop. That's just a bonus. Oh man, why couldn't I just win with Darmanitan? That would have been fun. At least I can maybe put it on the thumbnail. Taunting every time. I can go for a flip turn, you can do whatever. Scald? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Moonblast again. The lower this Vaporeon gets, the easier time Blacephalon has a chance to sweep. It's gonna be a close one. That's unfortunate that the Darm didn't work. But good Unaware Clefable bring. Especially, I guess, because rocks. Like, I only have 2 rockers on the team, so it's probably not the biggest deal in the world to have Unaware and then get a trip damage. It might also be Unaware Boots, because we haven't seen an item on it yet, on the Clefable. Yeah, now I will definitely take this chip. Yeah, like 20%. Yeah, I like that. Blacephalon to Vaporeon. Shadow Ball is like borderline range of killing if I get a +1 special attack boost. I 100% go for Moonblast here. I can't go for the Scald and get the Vaporeon in. U-turn comes out. 111 down to 88. And it's a crit. Okay. It has to be Scarf. $23 damage with a crit. Yeah, it has to be Scarf. Alright, I definitely like that this is getting low. And it's definitely in range of a Blacephalon hit. The thing is, this Blacephalon kill +1 landers. Does it kill Clefable? That's also a question because it's unaware. Alright, so taunting yet again. Protect, whatever. What does he bring in? Flare Blitz won't kill me. He doesn't have a move that kills me. So, like, I'm fine just taunting again. He could flip turn, which is kind of annoying. So, I'll throw it a game and go for Moonblast. If he goes for a Wish here, he got me. But I've been going for taunt every single turn. So, I think there's no reason for him not to just go for the flip turn here. Bring him low, flip turn. Alright, great. Yeah, it does nothing. Finny's definitely being very annoying for his team. Like a poison jab. Yeah, I don't think a poison jab from Como kills either. Top of Finny, Darmanitan. Yeah, I have to go for Moonblast here. He could go for Flare Blitz. That's fine, he got me, but 79 down to 57. Another crit. So I am just out of range of Flare Blitz. Yeah. I mean, he's getting crits on moves that don't do a lot of damage, which is fine, but it definitely adds up. So his Vaporeon is gonna go down. Perfect. Vaporeon down. I still don't think he has anything on his team to kill me. Celesteela is dead. And Vaporeon is dead. Man, I thought this was gonna be a quicker battle with the offensive team I had, but I guess not. Clefable, like, kills everything. Or top if any, kills everything. I think Clefable is like special defensive though. Landers comes out. Not Life Orb, Sludge Wave, level 50 kills me. Earthquake, Earth Power also kills me. Yeah, I go for the Scald here. Earthquake. I'm pretty sure this kills. Yeah, that kills no matter what. Pangoro doesn't really take earthquakes that well. Dwayne can. Regirock to Clefable. Yeah, I mean, I take it, but I don't. The Clefable comes in and recovers up, which is problematic. So I think I would make a hard Pangoro play on that. I still have the what's it called? I would still have the Pangoro Shaka, or the Regirock. Let's see if he stays in an Earthquakes. He knows I could take a hit. Clefable could come out. Thickums. Clefable comes out. I'm pretty sure it lives this hit. You have 20%. I make the Pangoro play. And hopefully, I mean, he could kill me here. That'd be unfortunate. Alright, soft boils. Great. Bullet Punch doesn't kill. Gunk Shot kills. So I go for the gunk shot here, and I will miss. So that's unfortunate, but it is the game that we play, so that's okay. I was just trying to go for a Darmanitan sweep, and it didn't work out. And I sacked the Latios when it was still pretty decent, but I needed a way to get the Darman to win. Oh wow, I do hit. That is unbelievable. Yeah, you're dead. Cool. Clefable is out. Definitely have a chance here. Pangor, Darmanitan. Level 50 Flare Blitz kills me. So, that is not great. Do I have a choice? I think I go for a Bullet Punch and get damage off on this. Does like 15%. U-turned. Oh, okay. 117. Body press kills me for sure. And I don't outspeed. Oh, but he brings in the landers. Like close combat here, knockoff is also a play. I don't think the landers kills me. Yeah, I just go for close combat. It's gonna get enough damage to where my Blacephalon can do stuff. 117 down to 64 is 53 damage. So, yeah. It just looks like standard max attack, U-turn damage. Let's see. Oh, I mean, sure, I'll kill this. Nice. Alright, cool. So, Darmanitan is dead. Will I be able to clutch this out? It's going to come down to the wire. Definitely getting some bullet punch damage on this. %. It puts it in range. It puts landers in range of a shadow ball or a flamethrower. Not a Psy Shock though. Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna die because of the defense drop. So let's see what he brings in here. My Regirock against Como. It's pretty healthy. I'm gonna go for Ice Punch. Thunder Wave could also be a play, but if I miss, I 100% lose. I can bring this in range of Flamethrower. I can also like gauge a little bit better of the damage that I'm doing. Oh, Dragon Claw. So that's 28 damage. Oh, I like that. I like this a lot. Yeah, I should kill with a nice punch here. And it's whether my Regirock lives in Earthquake. Come on, Dwayne. You're hard-bodied. Regirock. Landorus. Level 50. Max attack. Earthquake. Oh, that's doing nothing. Yeah, I win. He could be superpower. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf, though. He could get a crit. A crit would lose me the game. Man, Regirock putting in work. Maybe he deserves the thumbnail, honestly. Yep, but here comes the Shuckaberry. I should live this hit, unless if I get crit. Oh, that's nothing, man. Regirock's way too powerful. Do I get a 2-0? I'll take the differential, and we do. Okay, great. So you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and you're dead. Man, Regirock proven useful for sure. Yeah, I'll take a 2-1 win. That was fun. Unfortunately, Darmanitan wasn't able to win, but he brought a good Clefable set. But 2-2. Put myself back into the playoff hunt, and hopefully we can continue this for the rest of the season. But yeah, go check out Jayvee's channel. Really a nice guy. But until next time, later, guys.